Good morning, everyone. This is Rafegal, and we are playing some more Pokémon Reborn. Today, we are heading to the first of the 3 gauntlets. We need to talk to Simon. Like many of the others here, I've decided to make good on the forgiveness that's been offered and see what I can do to help in the aftermath. A boy in Agate City was going for a swim and found something, a portal hidden underwater below the city. I believe it's the place that Lynn took the sacred stone from. No sign of anomalies yet. Fortunately, the kid had the good sense not to explore further, but someone's gonna need to check it out. Might I say, it's good to be on the same side as you rather than against. Awesome. So we're gonna warp to Agate City, which is somewhere around here. There we go. Agate City. And we need to get to the point where we can surf, which I don't remember where that is offhand. I think it's over here-ish. Nope. Must have to loop around the other way. It's totally possible that that this is a little bit more out of the way than I was expecting it to start with. Yeah. Let's make sure we've got rappel up. That's odd. Oh, is it down here? No. There it is. I knew it was like up some waterfalls and around. I just couldn't remember how to get into the water to start. So, we've got a weird alternate reality situation that we're going to be dealing with, which is kind of the norm at this point. This one is going to be for Celebi. I'm very confused right now. I guess that's okay. I like the cool star effects there. But hopefully we don't have to wander around out in here too long. I was kind of hoping it'd jump right into the fights, because it looked like there were several fights in a row for this. Like I said, this is the first of 3 gauntlets. This is essentially going to be a Elite Four and Champions series. Just with different trainers. And quite frankly, I don't know if we've got a team that can deal with it the way I would like to. There we go. Celebi's forest here. Take a quick moment to go over my team. I'm genuinely not sure how I feel about this, but we're gonna try it. We've got 2 of the Musketeers. Eldarin is just gonna hit really hard. We've got Sacred Sword and Power Jab, or Sacred Sword and Poison Jab are the main things that I'm concerned about here, and the potential to set up and attack. Jules, I'm actually really impressed with Verizian, and while their attack is a little bit lower to start with, they're still very fast, still very powerful overall. Over 300 attack is not bad, it's just not as good. And I ended up putting on Assault Vest on them because their special defense is also really good. And they've got a little bit more variety of coverage. We've got Tessara, who, again, gives us some good coverage. There's some specific areas that I feel like they're going to be especially helpful in getting us, helping us take out some mountain field enemies again, some flying and dragon types, and some flying dragon types. Pedella is, as odd as it seems, is mostly here for flamethrower and earth power. However, again, has good, very good overall coverage. Fen. I'm not sure how well Fen is going to work, but I noticed that this should give us some coverage we don't have currently. And V-Create is just super powerful. Again, Bolt Strike helps with the mountain area. V-Create helps with some of the other areas, like the like the garden grass types. We'll see how it goes. And of course, Gore-Tex is here to slay an Alolan Ninetales for us, as they often do, and hopefully be the linchpin in dealing with a Xerneas, which I don't really have a good way to deal with. This area is a lot of walking. You know, adults always say you should put things back where you found them. But what if where you found them wasn't where they belonged in the first place? Leave it to adults to not think anything through. People get old so quickly they don't realize they've lost touch with reality. But us kids have a better sense of things, you know? We haven't gotten lost yet, so we see things as they are. That's just science. Why else do you think I would have had to take on such a boring personality when I was pretending to be one? That's just how you talk to adults. Everyone knows it. But you probably won't be satisfied by that, huh? How dare Lynn not return the relic stone I definitely personally care about and have a personal attachment to? What I do with the relic stone is none of their business. You remember? The relic stone from Agate? Very powerful? Of course you do. It's an integral part of the story and plot. I'm kidding. It's just a stupid rock. We have tons of those around. Look, here's one. There's one over there. And... who says I'm not generous? You might want this. Thanks. See a moldy onion up there? You can use that to wash your hands after you throw it away. Proper hygiene is important. Okay. Pokemon looks weak. We'll give it some water. Still looks weak, but it's able to move on its own. It wants to show you something. And this is, I believe, going to be that alternate reality. The gleaming gate to the new world appears before me, and out steps my lord. The miracle of my sight was more than enough, but you graced me further. Perform me another miracle. Today I'm not here as a member of the Elite Four, but instead as a pilgrim. Where there was a Pokemon League here, there was a temple. Even if the temple is gone, this place feels important. My deepest apologies, my lord. I got caught up in the reminiscence. I did not see the reason you came here. Celebi, the time travel Pokemon. I've read so much about it. Does not look as lustrous as the diagrams would suggest. This is a test of my knowledge. You poor creature. Must have been strenuous to make it even here. Sorry, this is beyond my ability to heal. The Relic Stone would be able to help you. Last I heard, you had traveled to the New World to locate it. But you were here with Celebi with no Relic Stone. Okay, I'm very confused. This is a brilliant test you have devised. You arrived here when I was reflecting on the old temple with a Pokemon in need of aid. Pokemon that can travel through time but not space. I lack the knowledge to heal Celebi without the Relic Stone, but Father Taub, the keeper of the temple, nobody knows more about legendary Pokemon. Okay. Celebi is a grass type. Water might be enough energy for the trip. Sorry, I just got here, I was just here to get some things. I can't give a sermon. Help yourself to the fruit downstairs. Our doors are always open. Father Taub is an incredibly important and busy man. He'll aid us with Celebi. Don't mention my name. It could be complicated if he figures out who I am. Okay. We understand you're incredibly busy. We would not bother you if we were not in need of, or utmost in need of aid. Time waits for no man. You are very well versed in the ancient tongue. Judging by your garb, are you also one of our order? No matter. I truly am in a hurry, but if it's as urgent as you say, I will do what I can. That Pokemon is dripping wet. Is it raining outside? That's a Celebi. I see what you meant about time. A priest with a penchant for wordplay. Of course, I had no intention of making light of the presence of a legendary Pokemon. Mea culpa. My sincerest apologies for any disrespect. No need to apologize for making a joke. I enjoy a good laugh. If anyone's been disrespectful, it's been me. I'm Taub Alcantara. I oversee this temple. You appear to be a priest of the order, but I don't recognize you. Perhaps Celebi has brought you from another time. You seem rather nervous about me. I can only hope that means my time leading the order is viewed positively in the future. Be that as it may, you may be calm. You do not need to show off your mastery of the ancient tongue. I do not doubt your devotion to Arceus' teachings. What of those who are not in the order and do not know the ancient tongue? It's our duty to aid and support all people, including them. I'm surprised you don't find that difficult if you risk alienating them by regularly speaking words they don't understand. Yeah, Elias. There go my manners again. Welcome to my temple guest from the future. Solaris and Rafe. Okay. We've tried giving it water. Celebi is not from here. It appears to be injured while traveling through time. Fragments of its being were scattered throughout the timeline. We need a relic stone. That's in the Ori region. Not an easy trip, even if you're not in an unfamiliar time period. The relic stone would call all the pieces of Celebi once. There's a garden downstairs. It's a holy place touched by Arceus. Looks like a location to be appealing to Celebi. If this one spends time down there, it should attract at least some of the fragments. Won't fully heal it, but it'll get it in better shape. Possess no alternative. I'm overjoyed to hear you have one. This will be most effective as Celebi meditates on its own for a time. Okay. Humble priest, or can a humble priest compare to a man that traveled to Aura to conquer Mount Battle? Okay, so we are going to be fighting Father Tob. I'm sure my newborn and his young Elias will get along. Enough about me. Congratulations, I apologize, I do not feel up to battling at this moment. Rafe has beaten me before and would make a better challenge. He serves as the champion of sorts for the Order. Champion of sorts. I hope in the future the Order does not have a need for someone to defend us as such. But it is nice to know we have talented trainers on our side. Okay. Newborn. He was just born, and I'm still just a child. Still without sight. Fabio and my father were friends. I have much to consider. Okay. Do we have... I want to double check real quick here. Partial to doubles. So we're going to be doing, like... So I guess I was wrong. This isn't alternate reality. This is time travel. So, two fighting types leading off against two normals. Obviously, we have a slight advantage here, but that Bibarel is going to get a +4 attack to start with. It shouldn't have a focus sash though, so hopefully that'll get us through. I'm gonna just X-Scissor on this Rabombi, I think. It has quick attack. That is cruel. And Rabombi is faster than Balduran. And crit. Well done. Okay, if we got wiped by, or if we ended up getting completely trashed by a Bibarel, I would have been real embarrassed. What am I expecting here? Earthquake. I was hoping we'd be faster. Okay. So that follow me is mean. I think we actually want to switch this though. Let's try this. Okay. So we're gonna start off with Tassara and Balderon. I'm hoping that that Sacred Sword, and now we can pair this with a Dazzling Gleam instead, because double attacks aren't going to be restricted as the same way. And that way we're breaking the Focus Sash and doing a bunch of damage to Bibarel. It didn't boost itself, so that's actually really good. Yeah, let's just Dazzling Gleam again. It's gonna Aqua Jet, but it isn't it isn't at +4 power right now. Interesting. Keep forgetting that Boom Burst, that normal type attacks are so much more effective here. Baki Helmet Rough Skin is going to be obnoxious, but I guess we'll see if we can finish this. We might be able to with this party. This is a Mega Lucario and a pretty nasty Rabombi. I'm slightly confused how they're so fast. Like, it doesn't feel like they should be this fast. Who can take out... I don't think Fen is going to be fast enough with the -1 speed that they're at right now. There we go. I can feel your Pokemon's friendship. You've quite the team, that was intense. The future must be bright with trainers like you. I was never cut out for battling myself, truth be told. I'm nothing like Joseph. Even young Elias has shown more of a spark for battle than me. You're being very humble, but that was an impressive showing. You're truly a skilled trainer. No, I don't think I'm particularly special. My Pokemon are the special ones. I'm just the guy that was lucky enough to befriend them. I've been with these guys since I was just a kid, and I couldn't be happier. I got so caught up. Let's head downstairs and check on Celebi. Sirius and Lynn. I didn't stop them from taking control of the Order. Because of my failure, the noble Alcantara family line has ended. I'm sorry, Top. I'm sorry, Father. I hope neither of you ever learn how much of a disappointment I turned out to be. Oh. Is it gonna revive us, or do we need to... Let's just save. See if it gives us a... one of the healing tiles. Good news and bad news. The good news is Celebi was able to attract the temporal fragments. The bad news is the fragments are not friendly. I hate to ask this after we just battled, but my Pokemon are in no condition to fight. A battle should tire Celebi out enough to bring it back to its senses. You should have no trouble with this after that showing, though. No fragments? No fragments. Okay, awesome. So we're gonna do this. I feel really cheap using, or with the idea of using that Sacred Ash in battle. Like, if we have to do that, we've done something horribly wrong. And at that point, we're not really earning what we're doing. Celebi is thrashing around. Anomaly Celebi. So this fight is just 6 Celebis. I'm not sure how well this is going to work, but I think Jules can, if not just straight up burn through this entire fight. Actually, that they outspent there. That's not good. See if they continue just spamming Fire Lash. Looks like that's a yes. So each of these has a completely different move set. I'm gonna guess this is the choice one. So it's probably locked into Fire Lash. I'm guessing that it's going to switch out here. No. Okay. Decreate just nukes things. Special defense is up, and it made it, and it gave itself roots. So this is probably a tankier one. Fusion Flare. Okay. I'm not sure if Jules can one-shot this, but we're gonna try. Because it's gonna boost special defense, and more importantly, it is boosting the Flower Garden field again. Because it's boosting the Flower Garden field, getting X-Scissor in here is going to potentially, well, it's boosted in the field as well, but it also cuts the grass down, so if it didn't kill, it would make it easier for the next person too. Celebi looks much healthier. It doesn't seem to have fully recovered, but it's in control and full of energy. I think you could calm it down with just a good fight. It was your idea. Ah, it was, wasn't it? Happy to see I was correct. You spoke with such conviction. Surely you were confident in your idea. Your faith in me is an honor. I hope my legacy in the future is as deserving of that faith. However, my son was just born. I've not slept in 2 days. The point is that this has worked, and you have our deepest gratitude. I suppose all that's left is for the two of us to return to our time. Celebi has enough has enough energy to travel. Not at full strength yet. It may need to rest a little more on the way if it's a particularly big jump. Hope you can find a solution to fully healing in your time. It's my pleasure to aid 2 members of the Order from the future, and legendary Pokemon. That's the kind of man I want my son to be, to grow up to be anyway. If I can't do that, what example am I setting? But I'm not worried. I have the most wonderful wife, a whole region of honest, hardworking, friendly people around us. Lord Arceus smiles down on my son. I have every faith that he will grow into a far better man than I could ever hope to be. I'm sure that however far in the future you are from, even if it is past the life of my son, his name lives on. Phoenix will be the brightest star in the sky, guiding the region to a better future. Phoenix Alcantara. No, don't tell me. It's not my place to know the future. We should be on our way anyway. Thank you, Father. Oh. Solaris was a codename. Yep. Okay, Rifkel from the future here. I didn't realize that it was going to send me straight into the next battle and the next scene, and I was planning on stopping before I continued, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this in here. We're gonna wrap up, and we'll pick back up next time with the next time jump. So hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.